Hi, it's Joseph. I'm out here on my dock, as you can see. I just got off the phone with the CEO a couple minutes ago, who asked me to help him and his organization improve their ability to close to ask for business. And I thought it would make a good conversation piece for a couple minutes. And I asked him, I said, when you say close and ask for business, what does that mean to you? He said, well, I think we do a great job in the initial presentation when we're talking about our services. But then he laughed and said, but I think oftentimes we start out like a lion and we finish like a lamb. And when it comes for asking for the business, it's really difficult for us. And he asked me a question that I get a lot. He said, why is it so hard for us? Is it just us or is it the concept? And I told him, I said, my experience has been, it's not you. Almost every organization struggles with this concept because there aren't a lot of people teaching it effectively. It also goes back to understanding every step of the meeting and every step of the interaction process. You have to incorporate an effective methodology that's understood by everyone on your team as you effectively progress through the meeting, confidently and in a way you've practiced. Garnering alignment and buy-in throughout is vital, and it makes the close a lot easier. And as our conversation went on, he and I talked about a trial close versus a close. And he said, well, tell me the difference. Isn't that basically the same thing? I asked him, I said, hey, Bill, give me an example of a standard close you would use to ask for business at the end of a meeting. He kind of laughed and said, all right, you're putting me on the spot, but okay. Usually we end a presentation with, we'd really love to work with you. What are your thoughts? I said, Bill, would it surprise you to know that that's actually a trial close and not a close? And he kind of laughed and said, yeah, that surprises me a lot. I told him the criteria that actually makes up a close and a trial close are very different. But don't feel bad because my experience has been very few people actually ask for business the right way. I told him about how ending with a trial close can actually have the opposite effect of what you intended. It seems so simple to just ask for business, but it's not. There's a way to do it, a time to do it, and there's a very specific methodology on how to do it well. So as I prepare to get in front of him and his executive team in a few weeks, I thought that would make a great topic to discuss with you. As somebody that sat in front of thousands of companies over the last 20 years, some of the most demanding executives, I can tell you asking for business is very hard. I've spent my entire career trying to perfect every step of the process of sales and communication. And I can tell you closing is a game changer. And if your organization improves the way you do it, it'll have transformational results. And I found oftentimes the difference between winning and losing is a very small amount. If you're interested in helping your organization ask for business the right way and increase top-line revenue, improve your percentage of people saying yes, I'd be happy to help. Thanks for your time today, and I look forward to great success together.